Overseas now, as we learn new details about the dual U.S.-Russia citizen that is accused of treason. Foreign correspondent James Longman is tracking the story for us from Ukraine. Good morning to you, James.
Yeah, good morning, Robin. It's almost 2 years to the day now since Russia invaded Ukraine, and the situation for this country does not look good. Putin's forces are on the march and Ukraine is outmanned and outgunned. Meantime, the boyfriend of an American woman who's been detained in Russia has told ABC News that she fears she could be stuck there for the rest of her life.
This morning, the boyfriend of the dual Russian-American citizen being detained by Russia is speaking out.
She's apologizing to me for putting me in this situation. She doesn't care about herself. She cares about everyone else.
Chris Van Heerden telling ABC News that he received a letter from Ksenia Karelina on Tuesday, the first time he's heard from her since she was detained and accused of treason.
One day she'll wake up and she feels so motivated and so inspired and just so positive that she will see me soon. And then one day she'll wake up and she says, Chris, I have really no hope, and I believe I'm going to be here for the rest of my life.
He says Ksenia had not been worried about going to Russia in January. She'd been excited to see all her family.
I didn't feel good about it. I said, there's a war going on and I don't think this is a good idea. But she made it clear to me as far as she could that, oh, it's safe. Like, I'm Russian. They love me. I'm good. I'm not like, I can go home.
But after landing, he says she was briefly held at the airport. Authorities then released her but took her phone. Weeks later, he says, she told him she'd be able to retrieve it.
The morning of the 27th in Russia, she said, babe, good news. They told me I can come and get my phone. I just need to go in and sign and see them, and they will release everything to me, so I need to go and see them. And she really seemed unworried, very happy.
Several hours later, Chris learned from Ksenia's father that she'd been detained. Human rights group First Department reporting she was detained for a public outburst and sentenced to 14 days in jail. But the FSB then brought the treason charges that carry a prison sentence of up to 20 years, citing her donation of $51.80 to a Ukrainian charity. Meanwhile, as Russian President Vladimir Putin promises to push further into Ukraine, a new internal US estimate is revealing Ukraine's military shortages could become catastrophic by spring. In an ABC News exclusive, 2 US officials describe late March as a critical time if US aid doesn't come through. A $60 billion package is currently stalled in the House after passing the Senate.
Putin has used that delay to his advantage. He has expanded his military operations. He has acquired territory he didn't hold 2 months ago.
There is perhaps a general perception in the West that Vladimir Putin's forces want to sit on frozen battle lines in the east of Ukraine and wait for a deal. That is not the case. Ukrainian commanders say he wants to occupy more territory here.